Okay?
Mhm.
My name is Francis Sinque.
Mhm.
I went into service in 1940. I joined the Navy before the war, before World War II, that was. And after the war was over, I stayed in the service because I liked it.
Mhm.
And my wife and I and our two kids served 21 years in the Navy. And then I got out of the Navy, I retired. I went to school at Central Michigan University in Michigan. I got biology my bachelor's in biology and my master's in biology. And I taught school for 16 years, ninth grade biology, that's all I ever taught. And I decided I didn't like the way things were going in the schools, so I retired from that too. And when I retired from that, we moved down here because we liked Muncie. My daughter used to live here, and we used to visit her, and we liked Muncie. We thought it was a great little town. So we'd come down here, and then she promptly moved away. So we're still down here. Okay, I have two girls, 67 and 65. You'll call them girls. I have four grandchildren and 9 great grandchildren. And none of them, oh yes, I have a grandson who lives out at, oh dear, out there on Ricketts Road,
Okay.
whatever they call that out there. And he's got a boy, 9-year-old boy, and a 7-month-old girl. And we see them quite a bit. They come over here to visit us whenever they want a meal. They come over here. Grandpa's a good cook.
Yeah.
Grandma doesn't cook.
So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from, you can't tell I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I still have that Brooklyn accent. I don't ever lose
I
it.
know that.
I would never lose it. I don't want to lose it. People just listen to me, and they know I'm from Brooklyn. But that's all right. Nothing wrong with that.
What age were you when you joined the Navy?
I went in the Navy. I was 1940. I was 20 years old. I had been out of high school for a few years. I couldn't go to college because we didn't have the money. Back then, you didn't go to college unless you had the bucks. And I had a job. I worked for the American Can Company in the office. And they were trying to teach me to be a draftsman. And I didn't like it. I didn't like what I was doing. And I decided, I knew there was a war going on in Europe, and maybe I could see the picture. I decided I'm going to get in the service before they draft me. Because when they draft you, you don't have much choice where you're going. You go where they put you. And I wanted to be in the Navy. I did not want to be in the Army. And we didn't have an Air Force back then. The Air Corps was part of the Army. So I went in the Navy. I just loved it. I enjoyed it very much. Okay, what's next?
That's fun. Okay, so what did you sacrifice to be in the military?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
What did you sacrifice to be in the military?
I don't think I sacrificed anything. I gained. I had 21 years actually, of travel, of excitement. I met my wife when I was in the service. I had 2 kids when I was in the service. When I get retired, the Veterans Administration sent me to school. I don't think I gained. I think it was a wonderful gain to me. To me, my years in the Navy